everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 2014's The Taking of Deborah Logan, produced by Adam Robitel. What we have is the story of a student who is filming a documentary on the effects of dementia, on both, documenting the effects of dementia, both on the patient as well as the toll it takes on the family. So this is kind of a found footage-like type film. We have as a story, it is Deborah Logan, who is the mother who is suffering from dementia, and it is her descent into this insidious disease. Or is it, as we find out as things go on, there's something else going on here other than just the simple natural progression of getting older. I like this movie a lot. I really, really did. I think there are some things that were a little bit annoying. The way they wrote the student role, the person in charge of the documentary, I think that was a little weak. I'm not criticizing the actress. I think the role could have been written better. But aside from that, Jill Larson, who plays Deborah Logan, is phenomenal. I love the way that she changes from when she's in the fits of dementia and what happens with dementia, and when she has a clear moments of clarity and stuff like that. I think she does a fantastic job in this. I also like the fact that we get some believable people, both Deborah and her daughter. I mean, the fact that the daughter did not have, as you learn throughout the movie, a stellar childhood, but she still, despite the feelings she may have towards her mother in regards to her upbringing, the way her mother views her and what she's done with her life and her life in general, she still loves her mother, and you still see that a very believable connection between a mother and daughter. I like the way the cinematography sets some great just atmosphere and some good chills. Yeah, there are some jump scares here and there, but they're not overused, I don't think, and I think they're used in a way that fits with the story, and it's not detracting from the film. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of jump scares in general, but sometimes if they're done right, which I think they are in this one, mostly, it can be used to good effect. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is it's kind of like dementia itself. I mean, dementia, Alzheimer's, that type of thing, where you're losing, what makes you you. You're losing those memories of everything that you have built over your life. It's terrifying, and that's kind of how this movie is. In times, you really kind of grasp some of the terror of it, because I think having the backdrop of dementia really kind of pulls this whole thing together. I'm not a big fan of found footage films or the documentary style horror film, but I think it works really well because I think they took such a unique approach to it by doing this documentary about what really is a terrifying thing to happen to someone, the whole losing of your mind in that way. And I think it just fits so well with the movie, and I think they did a great job creating this atmosphere of horror that really is based, I mean, yes, there's a supernatural thing going on, but the basis of it is based in our real world. People really have dementia. It really happens. So I loved it. I thought this was a really, really good film. I would highly recommend it if you like, possession-y, ghosty type stories. I think this one did really, really well. So that's all I've got for this one. Till next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.